Student, I am your bio teacher Sapna Borde ma'am, and in this video we have to study about that sexual reproduction in details. First of all, we will revise the previous topic. In the last video I explained about that what is meant by reproduction. Reproduction is a process in which all living organism can reproduce their young one in the same kind. What did everybody? What is meant by reproduction? There are two mode of reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. First of all, we will see asexual reproduction. It process only one parents is involved for the reproduction, and sexual reproduction, in this process the two parents are involved the reproduction in formation of the gametes and fusion of the gamete. It's called as a sexual reproduction. Already we have studied about that some methods of asexual reproduction like binary fission, budding, fragmentation, spore formation and vegetative propagation. Already we have studied about that in previous video. Got it everybody? There are two types of vegetative reproduction, natural vegetative reproduction and artificial vegetative reproduction. Natural vegetative reproduction, in this process the plant can reproduce their new baby plant with the vegetative parts of the plant like a stem, leaf, root. In these parts of vegetative parts the plant can reproduce the new young one naturally. This is called as a natural vegetative reproduction. And artificial vegetative reproduction, it is a process in which naturally, by the process of cutting, layering, grafting and tissue culture in nursery, in artificially the plant can reproduce the new baby plant. Got it everybody? What is meant by natural vegetative reproduction and artificial vegetative reproduction? Now we will see in details sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction is a process in which two parents are involved and there is a formation and fusion of the gametes. This is called as a sexual reproduction. Got it everybody? What is meant by sexual reproduction? Means two parents, like that in human being, man and woman, both parents are involved for the reproduce their new young one. This is called as the sexual reproduction. Now let me see about the sexual reproduction in plant. In plant, the flower is the main reproductive part of the plant. In previous classes we have studied about that the leaf is the main part of the photosynthesis process. Means the photosynthesis process is carried out in the leaf. In the same way, the flower is the main reproductive part. Why the flower is the main reproductive part? Because both male and female gametes of the plant which is present in the flower. That's why the flower is a main reproductive part of the plant. Got it everybody? There are two types of the flower, unisexual flower and bisexual flower. Unisexual flower means the flower which contain only one gametes. This flower is called as a unisexual flower. And bisexual flower means the flower which contain both gamete in single flower. This is called as a bisexual. First of all, we see unisexual flower. Unisexual flower means understood. What is meant by unisexual flower? Means only one gametes. Either it is a female, either it is a male gametes which is present in the flower. It is called as a unisexual flower. For example, papaya, watermelon. You might have listened about that, the male papaya plant, female papaya plant. Means what? The plant grow only male flower, female flower. In the next topic, I will details explain about that. What is meant by male gamete and what is meant by female gamete. Means male papaya have a male gametes, and by the help of pollination, the male gamete is transferred from the male plant to the female plant. Pollination means what? I will explain in my next video what is meant by pollination in details. Got it everybody? What is mean by unisexual flower? And bisexual flower means the flower which contain both male and female gamete in single flower. You might have seen the hibiscus plant, hibiscus flower. It flower contain both gamete, male and female gamete. In flower, the male gamete is a anther and female gamete is a stigma. Both are contained in the single flower. This is called as a bisexual flower. Example, hibiscus. Got it everybody? Now I am going to teach you details, the structure of flower, function of flowers, and what is the function of each and every parts of the flower. Got it everybody? I will take the hibiscus flower diagram. With the help of diagram, I will explain to the each and every parts in details. The base part of the flower is called as a stalk. It is called as a holder of flower. Why it is holder? Because with the help of stalk, the flower is a hold the branch of the plant. That's why it is called as a stalk. Next part of the flower is called as a thalamus. This part is called as a thalamus. Thalamus, it is a base of the flower. Why it is a base of the flower? Because all parts of the flower which is arise on the thalamus. It is arise over the thalamus. So it is called as a base of the flower. Next part of the flower is a sepal. Sepal. It is a green color part. It is very small leaf-like structure which is present the lower part of the flower. Sepal, it is a main function of sepal is a protection of the flower. When the flower in a bud condition, that times the sepals is covered all internal part of the flower. Have you seen the rose bud? The green color, when the rose flower in the bud condition, the green color sepals are covered over the bud. This is called as a sepal. Next part of the flower is a petal. Petal is a colorful part of the flower. This part is very attractive in the nature. There are different color flowers are available, and this is very attractive to the insect for a pollination. Pollination, I will explain later. Got it everybody? Petals. Petals is a very attractive part of the flower. Why it is attractive? Because the insect for attract for a pollination. Got it everybody? Next main part of the flower is this is a anther and this is a filaments. Filament. And both are together is called as a stamen. Both are called stamen. It is the male reproductive part. Male reproductive part of the flower. Anther, it is a sac-like structure, small, and in the anther it contains the small pollen grain. Small pollen grain, it is contained in the anther, and pollen grain is the male gamete of the flower. Pollen grain is the male gamete of the flower. Got it everybody? What is the male reproductive part of the flower? The stamen is the male reproductive part of the flower, and anther, it contains the small pollen grain, and pollen grain is the male gametes. Got it everybody? Next part of the flower, it is the stigma. This is a tube-like structure. It's called as a style, and the base have a ovary. And three part of the flower together it's called carpel. Three part is called as a carpel, and carpel is the female reproductive part of the flower. Got it everybody? What is the female reproductive part of the flower? Carpel is a female reproductive part of the flower, and it contains the stigma, style, and ovary. And in the ovary there is a small eggs like structure. It is also called as ovum. And the eggs is a female gamete. Eggs is a female by male gamete, female gamete. Pollen grain is the male gamete, and where it is present. Now I am going to teach you what is the main function of the flower. Each and every part, what is the main function, I will explain. First of all, stalk. Stalk is the holder of the flower. Holder of the flower. Why it is holder of the flower, you know? Because with the help of stalk, the flower is hold the branch of the plant. That's why it is called as a holder of the flower. Second is the thalamus. Thalamus is the base of the flower because all flower part arise over the thalamus. Third part is the sepal. Sepal, the main function of sepal is a protection. When the flower in the bud condition, that times the sepals are protect the internal part of the flower. Fourth is a petal. Petal is a very attractive, colorful part of the flower. And what is the main function? To attraction of the insect for pollination. And fifth part is a very important, stamen. Stamen is a male reproductive part. Male reproductive part of the flower. And what is the male gamete? Pollen grain. Pollen grain is the male gamete. Male gamete. And last very important part is the carpel. Carpel is the female reproductive part. Female reproductive part of the flower. Got it, everybody? And the eggs, it is also called as ovum, is the female gametes. Female gamete. And the process of fertilization, the male gamete is fused with the female gametes and we get the fruits and seed. With the help of seed, we are form a seedling, and from seedling we get a new plant. In that way, the plants are reproduced. They are a small baby plant. Got it, everybody? What is the structure of flower? What is the function of flower? And in the process of fertilization, the male gamete fuse with female gametes and form a food and seed. And with the help of seed, we get a new baby plant. Got it, everybody? Thank you.